What up, folks? This is your boy Big Metroid Fan 12 coming with you with another video. Now, what I'm doing now in this video is pretty much talk about ET for the Atari 2600 and Superman 64 for the Nintendo 64. And just give my honest opinion. Now, I did play ET like back in around 1982. I never haven't played Superman 64, but I am going to give my opinion nonetheless. Now, both of them are pretty much the two worst games that was ever made, and there's a main reason why both of them are given that status, and then for two totally different reasons. Now, for E.T., it was simply based off the fact that Atari gave the guy who made the game around 6 weeks to make it, which honestly that didn't make any sense to me, because you're not necessarily going to have a great game now if the company was given 6 weeks to make it. So it didn't make sense for them to give the guy 6 weeks to make ET back in 1982. Now I don't remember the guy's name right offhand, but everybody who watched this video knows who I'm talking about, because he made an appearance in the Angry Video Game movie and stuff. Now Superman 64 on the other hand, the main reason why that game is bad, because it wasn't even finished when it was released. You know, so one of the reasons why I can say that, there's, based off of like a video reviews that I saw of Superman 64, it has a lot of glitches, and you pretty much fall through floors of certain stages in the game. And a lot of times it's unexpected, and a lot of gamers have been frustrated by that, you know what I'm saying? So it really didn't make no sense for them not to finish Superman 64. And because of the 6-week deadline for ET, and the fact that the company didn't finish Superman 64, have earned these games the reputation that they got. Now, of course, both games were panned by gamers and critics alike, and because of ET being panned, it was one of the main reasons for the 1983 video game crash. You know, everybody, it's pretty much well known, you know what I'm saying? And E.T. is also the plot for the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, where he reviews the game towards the end of that particular movie. It is a fun movie to watch. I recommend it to anybody who follows the Cinemassacre YouTube channel, who haven't watched it yet. And to be truthful, E.T. specifically wasn't the best movie to base a video game adaptation off of, mainly because there wasn't any, say, main antagonist per se. All it was is that E.T. was trying to get back to his home planet, because he ended up being left behind. It's pretty much a simple premise for a movie, but it did work because of the lines and the scenes in the movie. But still, it wasn't the best best movie to make a game out of. Now Superman 64 on the other hand, it's kind of like it had the right material for a game, and it could have been a good game, but the company who made it pretty much squandered that opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say about Superman 64 is that even other bad games don't have as many flaws as this one, and I'm including games like Shaq Fu for Genesis and Super Nintendo, WWE WrestleMania 21 for Xbox, and even ET itself. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty bad. You know, and plus this particular game was reviewed by different YouTubers and like the Angry Video Game Nerd and the LJ and Defender, and it's kind of like no reviewer could come up with one positive thing to say about this particular game. Now, most games with the other bad games, there's like two or three things you could possibly say about them. Like with WrestleMania 21, even though it's flawed, it still has some good graphics and the voice acting is good. Just one of the major problems, two main problems is the controls, and it's pretty much pretty much a remake of Day of Reckoning for the GameCube. But I did mention that in my review of that particular game. But the point is, other bad games have more going for them than Superman 64 is. In my opinion, Superman 64 is the one game that should be taught to gaming programmers, and not this is how you not make a game. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you have enough time to try to work on as many bugs as possible that might exist in the game. So, with that being said, these are my thoughts on these two particular games that are like the worst games of all time. And truthfully, the only reason that I'm going to play Superman 64 is to do a future review on it, to give my thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm signing off. If you like this video, don't hesitate to thumbs it up. If you had your own terrible bad experiences with both games, you can also mention it in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe.